Well, hey there, everyone. It's me, Esther Bartkiw, and today I want to address the subject of, but Esther, what about all the spiritual stuff? You might be thinking that because the last few months, honestly, my focus has been on helping you to understand vibration and that your vibration, created by your thoughts, feelings, and emotions, are the attraction factor. And that when you want to create a certain life, when you want to manifest something, if there's a particular life experience you want to have, that you need to get into vibrational alignment with it in order to attract that in your life. And you do this by raising your vibration, which puts you in alignment with your inner being, your soul self, in alignment with universe, and the funnel of manifestation is open. And it can be very easy to raise your vibration. That is what I've been teaching in the Vibe Up events. Now, you might be thinking, well, Esther, what about the spiritual stuff? Okay, you're talking about manifesting boats and relationships and cars and trips and new careers, but I want to manifest spiritual stuff. Okay, so let's address it because that is a very good question. Because many of you know me from the spiritual energy work that I do. Right? The energy updates, the Merkabas, the DNA, the eclipse events, and everything that comes along with that. Getting in touch with your soul essence. Okay? So, the first thing I want to say is, I do not believe for a second that you can separate spiritual stuff from everything else. Okay? Because you are a spirit being. That spark of God, of source energy is within you. And you've taken up residence in this physical body that is skin, bones, organs, blood, tissue, cells, to have a spiritual experience in physical human form. And many of us have been living in separation of that, really living a human existence. Okay? Or diving into the spiritual and ignoring, banishing the human physical off to one side. And my focus has always been to blend the two. No more separation. So whether you want to manifest a new car, which can be a very spiritual experience, just the act of creating it, the act of, oh my God, I wanted this and I've created it and here it is, can be very spiritual. And then driving that car down the highway with the windows open and your favorite song on the radio and the wind blowing through your hair and you're just feeling on top of the world, that can be a spiritual experience. Just as meeting a partner can be a spiritual experience. Having really great sex can be a spiritual experience. I know someone who runs marathons and they trained for it and they created the body and the stamina and the energy and the mind focus to run marathons. And they were running that marathon and said, Esther, it was like a spiritual experience towards the end when I didn't think I could go, one step further. And from somewhere it came and I did. It was like angels were carrying me across the finish line. Spiritual experience. You can have a spiritual experience anytime, anywhere. You don't have to be doing classes about activations and codes and specific downloads, although those are really good. If you know me for any time, you know I love that. But the car and the relationship and the new house and the trip and the fancy dress and, I need a new necklace or whatever it might be, those are just vehicles for you to focus on to create, which is why you're here, to create, to enjoy those creations. And then once you have enjoyed those creations, to say what's next and create something else. Now let's take this a step further. When you raise your vibration, you move into alignment with your inner being. You move into alignment with the God spark within, with universe, with source energy, all that is. It's a spiritual experience. It's a spiritual alignment. Okay. Now let's take it another step further again. Okay. So you raise your vibration, you become more and more in alignment with your inner being, you become more and more in alignment with the universe. Now, what's going to happen? Any confusion that you have clears up. Many of you write me and say, I want to channel, I want to hear my spirit guides better, I want to hear my inner being better. My angels have abandoned me. They have never abandoned you. You're just out of alignment. You're not hearing them. They're always whispering to you, but on the radio frequency, they're 99.9 and you're 78.8. You see? So if you're thinking, I want to channel, I want to hear my inner guidance, I want to receive from my angels, I want to hear my higher self, I want to get more in touch with my inner being, you vibe up to line up. And that will happen. Many people say, I know I've got psychic gifts and abilities. I know it's for everybody. The seeing, the knowing, the sensing, the perceiving, healing. We are all healers. Now, if you're not experiencing it, it's just tells me you're out of alignment. And all you have to do is align, and it will be natural. It will flow. You'll be connected. You're in the funnel of it. You're receiving the inner guidance and whispers of go talk to this person, read this book, take this class. You already know that. Let's remind you. Okay? For those of you who say, I want a deeper connection with my divinity, well, you're not going to get it in a lower vibration of depressed, angry, sad. Because divinity is not that. Divinity is the love, the joy, the appreciation. Move into alignment, vibe up, and create that inner connectivity. Now, yes, absolutely. Do you get messages when you are in depression, anger, rage? Yes. Are you still connected? You are always connected. You just don't feel that connection because you're not in alignment. So for instance, I'm always connected to my mother and my sisters, even though I'm living often halfway around the world from them. We are connected as family, but I don't have those daily interactions with them. I have to actually tune into them via email or WhatsApp or Skype or some kind of messenger or something to connect with them. Okay, so I just want to make that clear. You're never separated from source and your inner being because they're always there for you. They're just on a different frequency and we have to line up with them to connect. And you will tune in then to all that knowing and sensing and perceiving, all the spiritual stuff. That way, when you have a decision to make, you know what decision to make because it feels right. You're lined up. You're getting the impulses to do it. The confusion clears. Clarity comes. When you're deciding, do I need to take a class about this? They're teaching about some kind of codes. You will get an inner yes or no quickly. You'll be able to get the answers for yourself rather than seeking them from someone outside of you. Okay? So, vibing up to line up is for those of you who are spiritually minded and spiritually focused and want to create and experience in your life the expansion of those spiritual elements, whatever spiritual means to you. So whether you want to experience a fancy new car, driving down the highway with the wind blowing in your hair, or a brand new, loving, amazing relationship, or health and well-being in your body, a new career, write a book, having more fun, traveling more, increasing your intuition, expanding your third eye, connecting with your angels, hearing the messages, understanding the messages, clearing confusion, making good decisions, whatever it is. Vibe up to line up and open that funnel. open that funnel. That is what we are going to do starting March 8th, 30-day energy event of raising your vibration using simple, easy tips, tools, techniques, meditations, energy exercises that I am going to give to you. We're going to do this all together over 30 days. Individually, you and I are classed together to raise your vibration, to put you into alignment with that which you desire, right? And as I've said before in earlier videos, I've made a whole series of these Vibe Up videos, so please go back and watch them. It'll be really helpful for information for you as we dive in just a few days. I'm so excited about it. We're going to start off by creating a high vibrational orb around you that you will move through your day and night living in this high vibe orb, your attraction factor. And anytime you slip out of it, because we are having that human experience and life happens, you're going to have the tools to be able to move back in and into alignment. This is going to be information that you're going to be able to carry with you for the rest of your life. And it is the basis of many upcoming programs I'm going to do with you when we're going to work with your vibration in regards to specific topics, like raise your vibration, focusing on money, focusing on love, focusing on relationships, focusing on career, focusing on being more happy, focusing on creativity, focusing on self-confidence. This is going to be the basis. All right. So I invite you to join me. It's going to be great. The first one was fantastic. This one will be even better because we're expanding and building the momentum of it. I've put a link below. Click on that link. It's got more details there about how the program is going to be set up with emails and WhatsApp group sharing and video board. Sign up's there. Sign up early so you're all linked up, ready to go March 8th. And I'll see you then. All right. Love you lots. Really do. Ciao for now.